I look back at some of the instances when I had to take risks for Raila. Today I did a confession article that has gone viral. So on the 5th of September 2023, my company, Crestwood Marketing and Communications, our company, had been contracted by the AU, Ministry of Environment, GIZ. We'd been contracted to handle communication and public relations for the Africa Climate Summit. The Africa Climate Summit was going to bring together 10,000 people. It later brought in 13,000 people from across the continent and the world.
Yeah.
It was the inaugural climate summit for Africa. 13 presidents are coming. So the official opening was on 5th of September. So being part of the core team that was coordinating it and being a rank outsider then, because we had just gotten out of government, I was doing my private business. I listened to the program the day before, and I had known that Raila really wanted to show up at this Africa Climate Summit meeting.
Yeah.
Because he had already indicated he wanted to be the Africa Union Commission chairperson to replace Musa Faki. And so it was critical that he shows up and engages with the presidents who will be there, lobbies them, gets their support. But because he had been a critic of the government, they ensured that he didn't have access and wouldn't come.
Yeah.
So I remember DP Rigathi Gachagua saying, hata tutakuwa na president hapa, huyo jamaa hawezi kuja mahali, hawezi. So being part of the core team, I go, I tell the other team members, hey, actually Raila has already called the president, they have spoken, and they've agreed that he's coming for tomorrow's meeting.
Yeah.
Knowing very well,
no such
nobody will go and verify, neither from Raila nor the president, whether this call happened. And because everyone knew I am Raila's son, they said, you kama amesema hivyo David ni ukweli.
Yeah.
So I quickly demand, excuse me, can I get the triple VIP passes? Because triple VIP was for presidents only.
Yeah.
Then there was VVIP, which was for ministers and all the others. I said, can I have the triple VIP car pass, clearance for the security, so that the security can carry the gun to all rooms, as well as access to the lounge where the presidents will be and the auditorium.
Yeah.
So I picked them. So once I am given, I call the chief of staff. That's around 11:30 in the night, Andrew Mondo. I say, Andrew, where are you, sir? He says, I'm home. I say, wait for me. I find my way to Mr. Mondo's house. I give him the passes. I tell Jacob, tomorrow we are on. You are coming.
Yes.
And I got you. Don't worry. I've given Andrew your passes, everything. What you do for me, be at the office at Capitol Hill by 7.
Yes.
Because I've already gotten wind that most of these presidents will be arriving at around 8.
Yes.
He says, okay. So we laugh at it. How did you do this? I said, no, don't worry. Sit. Sleep with me tomorrow. The next morning, I wake up by 5:30 in the morning. I'm at KICC. So protocol teams come from State House, Minister of Foreign Affairs. And first I don't see Raila's seat. But I want to manage this without being known to be the guy
who's pushing
dealing for Raila Odinga in the room.
Yeah.
Because even being hired was a problem. They said, no, this guy was Raila's guy. How can we give him such a big business? So, so I whispered to one of the people, by the way, Raila anakuja. But they put the seat on row number 3 huko.
Yeah.
Actually, first it was on row 4, then 3. I said, no chance. Not my icon. Forget it. Thankfully, one of the most treasured men public servants of this country. Abdul Mwasera, God bless that man. That man trained us when we were in office of the Prime Minister on just diligence.
Yeah.
So when I see him coming in, I say, my father, how are you? Now you know Mzee is coming.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, he's coming. And naona amewekwa huko. Says,
Goes to the back.
What we do, now tell me, how do we rationalize this? So we sit and he comes up with an idea, and I chime in and we agree, actually, why don't we state that all the former prime ministers and all the both former and serving prime ministers and vice presidents will sit at the front.
Yeah.
Then we move the others. That's how we got John Kerry's seat out. The former U.S.
Senator.
State Secretary.
Yeah, it's great.
Put it at the back. Yes, he was a senator. Right. Put it at the back. Put Raila's seat in front. Now, next thing was to guard this seat. Now I was keeping an eye. I'm
gotta be
seated
there.
miles away.
But your
My
eye
is strictly on the seat of Raila because of the hostility that was there. We are done preparing the seats at around 10 minutes to 7. It's been marked. And I tell Sarah, this will be the person chaperoning the Prime Minister or having him the protocol person. So I donate one of my staff, Anne Mabwai, who's the head of shared services. I say, Anne, you're already cleared by the security to be a triple VIP protocol. You will take care of Baba. You grab him when he comes in, ensures he sits down, ensures he needs whatever he needs, he gets.
Yeah.
He wants water, you give him. He wants a health break, you take it. You want whatever he wants. So as you are seated here, because we couldn't get an extra pass apart from his and the bodyguard, we couldn't get for his aid.
Yeah.
I said, look strict the whole time.
You are the aid.
You're looking at Raila. If he turns around as though he's troubled, you have arrived.
Yeah.
Because he may want to ask, how do I go here, or how do I go say hi to so and so? Keep an eye.
Yeah.
Now, 7:05, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua arrives. Because the Deputy President was the one who was to welcome the presidents that were coming. So he takes his seat, then I see the protocol team milling around him, then they tell him it's time to go and now receive the presidents. And of course, because I'm part of the inner team, I can tell the first president has departed from his hotel.
Yeah. He's on
Coming.
his way.
Thankfully, from the Westlands. So when I see him rising up, I called Raila. I said, Baba, leave now. So he hands the phone to Ogeta, his guard.
Yeah.
He said, give him direction.
Yes.
I tell him now, this is how you're going to come. 1, don't open the window. 2, display the car pass prominently. Get a sellotape, stick it on the window.
Yes.
On the windscreen.
Windshield. Yeah.
So once it's on the windshield, come confidently.
Yes.
Come to City Hall, and you're going to use the main entrance. All the other roads have been closed. VVIPs are going around Harambee Avenue. So come and come fast.
Yes.
Do we come with a chase car? No.
No.
Just come alone.
Yeah.
So they drive. And when they arrive at the gate, Rigathi Gachagua, who had promised Raila one day, is ready. He's now with Musa Faki getting ready to receive the first president.
Yeah.
And the car drives in, and the protocol security opens. The first person to be shocked is the protocol security. He doesn't know how he's going to tell the deputy president,
Yeah.
this guy is here. He opens, sees Jacob, closes a little, whispers to Rigathi.
Yeah.
Say,
The first president.
it's live on almost all
Major news networks.
major news
across
networks.
the globe.
Oh
actually.
my God. Now there is no chance for saying no. Hafai
Yeah.
kukua hapa. And my father disembarks from that car with confidence.
Dave.
And who has the hardest job to welcome the quote-unquote first president of Africa? Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. I am laughing. Hata sitaki kuona.
Yeah, you are somewhere at the back. You're
I'm
looking,
actually
observing.
in the hall watching online.
On TV.
I'm on my phone watching
Yeah.
and smiling. Because I don't want anybody to know it was me. This is the first day and time
Yeah.
that I'm confessing that I was the hand behind that. The whole country was abuzz.
Yeah.
Our ODM teams were so happy. And quickly, after he's ushered to the door, my staff picks him from the door, takes him to the seat, and I just felt amazing to have honored my father in that little manner, because he was out of power. He had lost an election. He was still bearing the pain. It was just a year later. There was hostility. Yet this was so crucial for him to go and meet these people.
Yes.
So I love that man. Raila Odinga, my father. Rest in peace.